Welcome to the Graded Labs TechBit series. Today we're going to be going over how to schedule and unschedule a routing and switching mock lab. The first thing we're going to need to do is log into our members account on the Internet Network Expert webpage. So we'll go ahead and do that. It takes a few seconds here to sign in. And once we're signed in, we'll be presented with our dashboard. And on the dashboard here, we see this link for rack rentals. We want to click that. And it shows us a couple of things. First thing you notice is we have 200 tokens available. And if we don't have any, mock labs cost 129 tokens. So if we don't have any tokens, we need to go down here and click Buy Tokens here. The link we're interested in right now is the Launch Mock Lab Scheduler. And once we pull that up, we see the calendar of availability. So as for today, on the 21st of May, we see that it's marked in red, meaning there's no availability. And since it takes 2 sessions to do a mock lab, S1 for tomorrow is also not available. In the top left, we have our total balance, which is 200 tokens, how many we've spent so far in scheduling, and how many are remaining. So if we want to schedule for May 31st, we hover over S1 and we see that it starts at 3 a.m. Pacific time. Now, mock labs take 8.5 hours, so that will continue into session 2 here. But the total cost is 129 tokens. So we'll go ahead and schedule this S1 for May 31st. As you see, our updated here is 129 tokens spent and 71 remain. So once we're done with that, we can just go ahead and click Schedule. And we get a confirmation here showing that the racks were scheduled. Since it is 8.5 hours, there are 2 racks sessions scheduled on May 31st. So go ahead and close that. And if we go back to our rack rentals page, we see that the tokens are now updated. We have 71 tokens total. And if we scroll down, we see the access information here. We're going to be on RS Rack 2, doing Mock Lab 3, and our password's right here. And if we need detailed rack access information, we can just click this link, and we see all the detailed rack information here, access information. Let's say we don't want to do that mock lab at that time, we have up to 72 hours prior to unschedule the mock lab. In order to do that, we click here, reschedule a mock lab, and we see our upcoming mock lab is right here, and we just check the box, and we see the refund will be applied 129 tokens, and we'll have 200 afterwards, and we just click reschedule. Once that is done, rescheduling, we can go back to our rack rentals on the dashboard and see that 2 sessions were successfully refunded, and we have 200 tokens currently. And that's it for scheduling and unscheduling CCIE routing and switching mock lab.